I am heading off to work, first day back since the vacation. And I just want to say thanks to everybody that has joined in the show last night. I got to get out there at the end of the road and fix my headlight again. It done went out. Got to bang on the truck for a minute. I've got to get that headlight fixed. I really think it's got a short in it somewhere out there, so I'm going to have to get it checked. So we will see. I'm just going to get out here and look and see if it's still on. It went out, but like it came back on, so evidently I do have a short in it somewhere. I'll be right back. Back, y'all. Just had to give it a little tap there. I think that thing done went back out again. But yeah, last night was really good. I went live early than my normal schedule just to try to get back on my Sundays. I am going to try to do more on this channel with the paranormal and do another channel for my adventures and stuff like that, the beach trip, the museums. Except for investigations, we will do investigations on this channel here. Don't matter where we're at, museum or whatever, we will be doing investigations over here. I do want to say thanks to everybody that has participated in the show last night, hanging out with us, and welcome Myers and everybody else in the chat into the show. I want to say thanks also to Myers Paranormal. That is my channel shout out. I've been helping him trying to reach his watch hours and stuff, and I hope everybody that can join his channel and get up there and sit there and watch a few episodes, and you'll get hooked like I did. Great people. I mean, I really enjoyed having Steven on the show last night and everything, so he's a really good guy. I have got to clean my windshield again. That salty water air down there at the beach kind of got it all spotted up again, so I'm going to have to clean it sometime over the week so I'll be ready for the weekend. I'm maybe not going to do anything Wednesday or Thursday. Me and my wife is going to do a little cookout. I think we're going down to her friend's house. For the 4th and hang out with them for a few minutes. I think my dad's going to go to my cousin's house and spend a couple days with them down in Statesville, so I'm not sure if they're going to come get him on Friday or Thursday evening, and he should come back around Monday or Tuesday of next week. Least as of I know Hey, Winter Homestead. Sorry I didn't see your name coming in. Good morning to you. I hope and pray that you did have fun last night. It was good to see you in there and everything. And Myers Paranormal is a really good friend of mine. I mean, we've hit it off ever since we found each other on Facebook, and we hit it off pretty good. And I think it's because of the name. His last name and my last name is two same last names, so we always pick on each other about being the Myers and stuff like that. And the beach trip we had was really fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. I wished I was back at the beach and didn't have to come back to work today. It's something else. Sorry, y'all, I had to clear my throat. I almost lost my voice. Hearing that voice was awesome. That was pretty much on Steven's side. I don't know. I heard that man's voice at one time down there. It sounded just like the voice I've heard before when I was talking to somebody else on live like that. When I was a guest on the show, I can't remember which show I was on that time, but you talking about something that made your skin crawl. Now that made your skin crawl. But I'm glad you enjoyed yourself last night. Like I said, I went live a little earlier than normal just because I want to try to get in bed and get a good night's sleep before work this morning. And I actually slept pretty hard. It took me a little while to get to sleep, but I think I got fully well rested, and more than what I normally do. Me and my wife's got to go back to work this week. She's only got to work Tuesday, and then she's off 6 more days or something like that. Plus, yesterday felt really good. I did go to a new church yesterday, and I felt real good and comfortable there. And I hadn't been to that church in a long time, probably early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, I guess it was. I was a little kid then. We used to go to Bible school and all that stuff there. And I remember going there when I was little because they had I remember one time they had homemade ice cream they did at church. And that was so good back in the day. Ain't nothing like good homemade ice cream, you know. I like to try to make some sometime. I don't have no ice cream maker. So I guess I'm not that old ahead, huh? But yeah, we went there yesterday. They didn't do no preaching. They had a singing service yesterday, and it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. The people was friendly, welcomed us in, and that's what I've been looking for. You know, trying to find a good church to do. I'm still going to do the paranormal, and ain't nobody going to talk me out of that. Because there's too much out there to try to uncover, and we only got a short time to do it in, you know, so. Yeah, I really did. I think I might become a member of it. I'm not really sure yet, but it's a possibility. They got a big old cemetery outside of the church. Church is on the hill, and they actually added on to the church, and they got a pretty good little sized cemetery out to the side. God, I gotta wash that windshield. It is awful. Awful, awful, awful. I got the new tires on front of this truck. You actually can see a little bit better up there. Seems like my headlights are shining a little bit better when that number on the right side wants to stay lit. Yeah, we had some new people in the chat last night. I hadn't seen any of those in my chat before. Several of them. It was awesome to get to connect with different people and everything. And I'm going to try to do ever so often do an early show on a Sunday, so maybe I can get Steven up or somebody else I can get up on the show earlier. And since I might be trying to go to this church now, I might try to do my show on a little bit earlier after, like during the day on Sundays, and do it that way. That way, a lot of people that has to work on Monday, they won't get to bed late and stuff like that. And I don't want them to feel obligated to have to come to my show and watch the show. You know, I don't want to feel like that. So I might try to do it every so often and go early or something, or I might just set all my Sunday shows earlier in the day so we can everybody get in bed on decent time, especially when they got to work next morning. Every other Wednesday, like this Wednesday coming up, I'm off. I might start my paranormal journey show back. Anybody that actually had a paranormal experience when they was a child or in their adulthood, whatever, maybe y'all would like to let that story out, and that's what I want to try to do. Paranormal experience. It's about 45 minutes to an hour show. You know, that'd be a good little show. And that's what I want to do. I want to start that show back up. I love listening to people's stories and things like that, how they got started in the paranormal, what makes them fascinated about it, what got them into, what kind of spirits they had when they was a kid and stuff like that. And try to get a guest every other week on that show. That'd be awesome. But I'll probably try to do it around about 5, probably about 4:30 on Wednesday when I'm off work. And that way, like I said, it won't be so late in the evening and people go to work next morning. It won't be about an hour or so anyway. Then on Halloween, I want to try to do a Halloween story show where everybody that comes up on the panel, they can tell like a folklore or some kind of story that's you heard when you was a kid, your parents, grandparents, whatever was that told you and you grew up and things like that. I remember my mom and dad used to tell us there's a headless horseman in the basement of our old house that we lived in when we was little. We wouldn't never go to the basement. when we wouldn't ever go to sleep or something, or try to fight sleep. Mom and them said, I'm going to go let that headless horseman out of the basement. Boy, my mom and them said we went to sleep fast as you can say your name. But we always had fun when we was kids, though. There with my headlight back there, come back on. I gotta get that fixed. I think I got a short in the wire or something other. I don't exactly know, but I gotta go get it straightened out. Maybe the wires is getting a little wobbly feeling or something other. So y'all have any plans for the 4th of July or anything? We 4 days. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not going to stop getting no breakfast this morning. I'm just going to go straight on to work. I'll get something about 9 o'clock at work. And everything, because I got to get my stuff ready. I hope I can find all my stuff. Good morning, Auntie Mama. How are you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I am just about halfway to work. I still feel like I could sleep for about another hour or two anyway. Now my next journey is heading down to see Auntie Mama. That will be sometime here in July. I'm not really sure on what date yet, but it will be after the 4th. I know for sure for that. It might be like on a Friday or something like that. That way I can get back and rest, because Saturday night I want to do an investigation, so it will be on a Friday sometime. And I want to try to get back home and get rested on Saturday night so I can try to go to this new church we went to this past Sunday. Hey, Norman, how you doing, buddy? appreciate everybody coming in this morning. Welcome each and every one of you. I really got to wash my windshield from all the beach water and rain that we had down there, and that ocean salty air got my windows all spotted up again. So now I got to get that cleaned back off. I didn't realize how dirty it was until this morning I got in here. I thought, oh God. Yeah, it's something about the salt water. It's crazy. You should have seen my truck. Got a big old raccoon in the road. You should have seen my truck on that Monday morning when I woke up to go out and get us some breakfast that morning. It was awful. I parked underneath that one tree, and it had the little, it wasn't a pine tree, but it was in the pine tree family. And it had a little bitty short prickly needles on it, and it dropped all over my truck, and it had that old sap stuff in them needles, and had that salt water on there, and it looked like awful. I had to stop at 2 convenience stores down there just to get my windshield clean. Well, stopped at one, they didn't have nothing in the little windshield cleaner washer fluid thing, so I had to stop at another one to find it. That's when I went to Fort Macon. I couldn't see out my windshield. I cleaned all of my windows with that thing. It done pretty good. That's only about being down there in that area. I remember when we went to Martha's Vineyard, when we went to Massachusetts. We got on Martha's Vineyard Island up there, and we rented a Jeep to drive all over the island. And we drove right along the ocean, and I mean, you can just look out your windshield, out your side glass, and you will see the ocean coming up, hitting the rocks right underneath the road. And then big waves coming, hits them rocks, it sends another wave up over top, and it just covers the whole road. I mean, the road is just washed, like wet, stays wet constantly. I don't know how in the world they paved that road through there. They had to wait till the tide's down where it wouldn't ever splash up there. And you talking about making your windshield couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see nothing. Even had the windshield wipers on like it was full blast of raining, and it still couldn't see nothing. I'm glad this year I ain't got to work the 4th of July. They had to shut down the roads and things like that to do the parades, and this is the parade area right here. They do the parade through the main street here. I don't know which way to go, turn or keep going straight to that part. And so that messes up our switchers to come switch our trailers out, so that throws us behind every year. Get backed up because I can't come get the trucks because of the daggone roads blocked. And they always start the parade at our HR right there, so that messes everything up, because that's where our trucks go down and unload, where our warehouses are at. So thank God I got this 4th of July off, and I think I didn't have to work the last year's 4th of July. But I'll probably work the next 2 ones though. I will be talking to my cousin here next couple of days, just to see if when she is planning to be coming here again, and get about time frame, what date, so I know when to set up an event for her. They want to do an investigation somewhere, so that's what I'm planning on doing. I need to get in touch with somebody there at the Octagon Mansion. That will be a good one to travel to if they want to. So I gotta get in touch with them somehow and get it set up for whatever day they're coming. All right, dude. There you go. Already passing a big truck now. Where he stopped, who knows? It could be in your neck of the woods. Y'all, this feel weird coming back to work after being off for a week. That is for sure. I need to get us some private locations to do, to be honest with you. We hadn't done a private location in a while, so I need to get on some of those and do a few of those. Shit, I'm gonna park right here beside this car. Look at that. That's perfect backing. That's perfect. Alright, let me get y'all turned around. I know it's awful looking at that windshield. You see how dirty my side glass is right there? Right here. All the salty air. It's wild. It's wild, wild, wild. It was just a little bit chilly out here. Actually, I got my air conditioning on. I guess that's the reason why I'm a little chilly, ain't it? There we go. Let's cut this off. Oh, me. So, let's see. Next week, Age of the Dark video or something. I don't know yet. I'm gonna try to do that maybe on Monday night or early Tuesday morning. I might get up and do that or something. I don't know yet. According on where I think about going, I might go to the Quaker Cemetery or something there first thing to do something like there, you know. I want to try to get in touch with Octagon Mansion up in Virginia and try to set time for that and see how much it's going to cost us and this and that, and try to do something like that for July. And when they're here, me and my cousin, I hope to get hooked up with Michael sometime or another during that session, and set time to go back to Battleship. We'll set up the time for that, the dates and stuff, and we'll call and get it booked. That will probably be the first part of the year, like in the springtime or something else. So it won't be so hot. I can deal with being a little bit cold, but hot is rough. You can't get cooled off on that ship. There ain't no air stirring. There is, but it's just blowing hot air out, and it's really noisy. So we probably go and do that, and have a good time with that and everything, and see if we can't get in there one night at nighttime and do an investigation. I think that place will be a lot more active there at nighttime, especially that close to the ocean and stuff like that. I believe that place will be really highly active. So, it's a nice morning out. I know it's a little bit warm, but it's pretty nice. When I stop at the gas station tonight, tonight, I'm going to try to clean my windshield if I can remember it. Get that old salt water off there at seawater. Yeah, we had a good beach trip. I hadn't forgot the place that where we stayed at. I mean, they every year we've been there now for 3 years. We stayed there at that same place, and it was really awesome there. I enjoyed every minute of it that we was there, and it was it was really good. The Saturday, let's see, when did I watch it? Oh, that was Friday. So Saturday, before we got to the beach on Sunday, the day before, there was actually a like a fishing boat came all the way into shore on the beach, stopped on the beach, and I hadn't done any more research about it, see what caused them to do that or what happened or whatever. But they had people on that beach just scattering. They just running. They thought that boat was gonna come on up on the beach, but it just stopped there at the shore when the water ran out, and people just scattering like it's gonna come all the way up on the bank and all the way up on into the land. But I don't know if they actually found out what was going on, and it was right at three or four spots up, because you can set at on the beach where we was at, or on the pier that night when I was doing my show that night on the pier out there. You can see the DoubleTree Hotel. That's what name it. hotel was DoubleTree, and it was right there, right in front of the DoubleTree Hotel, right on the ocean. And it was like, I don't know, about not even a third of a mile from our hotel to that hotel. And I think I just saw it lightning right yonder in that red area over top of them trees. Something flashed. Yeah, it was pretty cool. We had a good time there. Cause we got home on Friday, and I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna, after I got all the stuff done, got Barnaby back home and settled down, and I ate something other, and I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down for a little bit, rest, since I had all that drive and had to do all that running and everything from the beach, you know. And we got home around about 3. Well, we got home around about, yeah, it was about 2:30. Then I went and got Barnaby and stuff like that. And it was about 3 before I got back to the house and sat down. And I told my wife, I'm gonna lay down in the bed right quick before I got up to fix us some supper. And I was looking at that, and that was on the thing on the news. Thought that was pretty wild. Just happened the day before we got there, so that's what made it interesting. There goes my boss man. He's early. What time is it? 5:38. Oh, he is early. He don't normally get here till about 6:15, 6:30, and it's already 5:38. Surely God they didn't set the time back or whatever. Oh, I need to get my stuff out right here. I had to get my friend, my partner, her mom collects keychains to put on her walker and everything. And everybody goes to vacation, they'll bring her back a keychain. So I brought back 3, but I got 2 extra ones I'm going to try to give to somebody. They are little bitty surfboards. What they are, they got the little thing on the back right there that goes in the water, and that's like a little fin. They're little surfboards. That right there's got umbrellas on the beach and stuff, Atlantic Beach. This one here's got them pink long-legged ducks. And this one right here has got the dolphins on it. So I'm gonna give her one of these, put on her walker for her mom, and the other 2 I'm gonna try to give them out to some of my friends here at work. And I got my other friend this little glass right here, but I can't show it on camera. I just gotta take the price sticker off it before I get done. I don't want to think I'm too cheap. We got this little thing going, me and him does. You just got to know him to know him, and if you get him something there, he'll get you something there when he goes on trips and stuff like that, and it's always something wild. He is the wildest person I ever know of. So me and him's got little funny thing going on, just for fun of it and everything. It's nothing major, but just something fun to do. Hang out with him. Kind of enjoy having him. So nice of you. Yeah, she always asks everybody to go, if they go, let's pick up a keychain. My friend said her mom's walker is plumb full of keychains. And I went to the Dollar General store here because they always sell Carolina Tar Heel stuff. And I went and picked up one of them Carolina keychains and gave to her. They said she flipped out. She's a big Carolina fan, and she watches basketball, Carolina basketball, and everything. Live, I have to help Uncle Daddy at the hospital at 8 for the procedure. Oh, okay. So when I keep forgetting what is today. Today is the 1st. Okay. So when is he having that done? Again, was it the 3rd? I can't remember. But he's still in our prayers, that's for sure. I'll be praying for him no matter what. If I would have thought, I would have put him on the prayer list yesterday at church, but I'm just starting this new church, and I think I found me a new church. How people really welcome me in and things like that. I hadn't shook so many hands in my life. Wednesday the 3rd. Okay, I got to go to the doctor on the 3rd too. I got a appointment at 8 o'clock on Wednesday, so he will be definitely in our prayers. That's for sure. Today. Oh, okay. Okay. Tell him that we will be praying for him and everything like that. Tell him he's always going to be in our prayers. And everything. Yeah. I've been trying to find one here lately, just to where I can feel more comfortable and things like that, and got a little more activities to do for the church and things like that. They got a thing what they call the brotherhood, that they go do stuff and things like that, and all that. They went to the nursing home last night. I didn't get to go to it. They went up there and done some singing and preaching and stuff like that going on. Be in their prayers as well. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna be on here for probably another, let's see, quarter till about 6:15, and I'm gonna get off of here and everything. I do appreciate everybody that came in this morning, hanging out with me and stuff like that. I just went live early last night, like I said, so I can get Myers Paranormal on the show. Hadn't had a chance to talk to him, kind of miss hanging out with him since his new schedule that he does and everything like that. So I think that everybody enjoyed themselves. I actually got in bed a little earlier last night, and I felt good this morning. You know, I'm not half as tired as I usually is. That's a good thing. Just dread coming back to work after being off, what, 8 days? So to start your week off on Sunday mornings. Oh yeah. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much, Auntie Mama. I just want my channel here to make people feel welcome and have fun where you can hang out. It's not only just about the paranormal, it's about everything else. These little morning shows like this, while I'm sitting here waiting to go to work, it's just about people talking, having fun, and things like that. It's not always about the paranormal. There's a lot of people don't like the paranormal, so oh, it's no problem. We had a good time. Like I said, Steven from Myers Paranormal was on with me, and we had a good time. We hung out. Some of the new people that hadn't met him in person before like that, so we got him to tell about his channel and stuff, and let everybody get to know him a little more, and things they do and stuff like that. Well, I'm glad you do. I'm really glad. Like I said before, I'm gonna try to get down there and hang out with you here for long. I'm hoping that we can get down there before it gets really too hot or before it gets really too cold. At least come down like in the morning time or something where we can sit outside and won't burn up and roast. Absolutely, they take the name and look at it the wrong way. Yeah, you're right. Uh, like I said though, that's the reason why uh, some of the channels that I go into, they never say hey to me or nothing like that. Ain't nothing wrong. I mean, I just, I try to follow everybody that I can and stuff like that. And when they come to my channel, I welcome them in. Sometimes you just can't do it. Oh, me. Oh, people coming in now for sure. to a couple like that myself. You speak and you never get spoken to. Yeah, I've been to one that, I mean, I like watch crafting channels. I like watch the sewing channels. I watched crocheting channels and things like that, and paranormal painting channels, adventure channels, all these channels. But there was this one crafting channel that I could not get anybody to say hey to me. I stayed in there for 35 minutes, and some people that I've seen from other channels that knows me, and I speak to them, they never did speak to me on that channel, but they speak to me everywhere else. And I thought, okay, I remember that. Hey, Shaw Woman, thank you so much for coming in. Good morning to you. Hope you are having a wonderful day, or, well, a good morning yourself. Happy 1st July. I appreciate that. Same thing to you. Now to playing gunshot or fireworks. Yeah, it's going to be starting here for soon, ain't it? I would like to go back to the bridge, but it ain't going to happen. I'm trying to work on getting some new places to go, new cemeteries to go, and stuff like that. Hopefully, we can get some good stuff going on. It's supposed to storm here all day the 4th. For it's like my yeah, I know. It seemed like every time around Christmas, uh, major holidays, Thanksgiving around here, it always rains. I remember it rains almost every time. We really ain't never had a dry Christmas, you know. Yeah, I like fireworks too. I remember when I was little, when my grandpa was still living, we went to Virginia. We went to one of the big colleges out there. I can't remember the college that we went to. I don't think it's there no more. We went to the football stadium, and we was sitting in the stadium, and across the river at the end of the stadium, they would set the fireworks off. And they wouldn't just send them up in the air; they sent them over top of the stadium. We had that black stuff all over us when we was little, coming out of that thing, and that stuff was hard to get off. Folding clothes. I know problem. You can come to my house and fold some if you need to. If you run out between now and then, I got plenty for you to fold. Or hang them up in the closet, whichever one you want to do. Yeah, I mean, when they set them off, they didn't care. It was probably about a 2.5 hour show. I mean, they let them off, and it wasn't just little bitty booms neither. I mean, it shook the whole stadium. When they went off, you felt the earth move around 2 or 3 degrees. That's how hard they hit. I miss that. I miss those days. Got to spend 4th of July with my grandpa. You know, that was some good times right there. Some good times. Yeah. We go to fireworks around here, they don't last no more than 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes if that. And they got a little boom, just barely make a sound. And they don't take the money out of my account until it's delivered. I hate when I order something and they don't take the money out of my account until it's delivered. Yeah, that the same way with several places. Uh, let's see. I don't like that easy pay thing where you pay so much a month till you get something paid off. Like QVC is the world's worst for that. I'd as soon just go ahead and get it paid off and let it go and go. And great memories. Yep, you're right. To hit my account so I know how much money I actually have. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right, right, right. I heard somebody holler. But yeah, we had some good times back in the day when we was growing up. Just the same way with like when Easter. I love Easter. Easter is one of my favorite holidays because of what it's supposed to stand for. But I remember back when I was little, mom and my grandma and all my aunts and stuff, they always had a thing dyeing eggs. And so they'll spend time boiling all these eggs and everything, getting them all ready to dye, and they let us youngins to help do the dyeing and stuff like that. And on Easter time, when it gets ready, everybody comes in to hang out to dye. To hide Easter eggs and stuff like that. And we, me, my brother, my cousin, and I think one or two others, we always hunt the eggs, the real eggs. They have plastic eggs too for the smaller kids. And we always find the real eggs and we'll crack them out and we'll eat all them eggs. I know we'll eat probably about 2 or 3 dozen a piece. And it was wild. We got our tails tore up. Mom and them said we ain't dying no more eggs, but they'll be in there doing a couple more dozen or something like that. And we'll go find them and we'll eat them eggs too. And you can tell where we've been at because you see a little pile of eggshells laying everywhere. We got our tails tore up. So I mean, I bet I don't know, we'd eat a lot of eggs back in them days. Growing up like that, it was so funny. Couldn't wait to get out of school so we'll celebrate Easter and everything like that. But now you can't get none of them together like that without fussing and fighting. Half of them's done died out, and they still fussing and fighting. It don't, it don't register in their mind that, hey, we need to straighten up. We ain't gonna be around much longer, and they won't straighten up. So I ain't had a family get together since my mom passed away, 2016. And I miss some of my cousins. I was kind of close to some of them and stuff like that. But we just don't get together no more. Everybody went like their separate ways after my mom passed away. Still a few of them I talk to whenever I get a chance to see them out in public and stuff like that. Great old days, not the good old days. Our family used to get together at Christmas, but stopped doing that several years ago. Yeah. That's the same way with us. I think last time I seen everybody that was together was at my mom's funeral when they come to the house, and that was it. So that was it. Of my cousins getting married and graduated college, and I don't even know what they look like anymore. That's right. You're exactly right. They all grown up with a career and having kids. Yep, exactly right. Exactly right. Spread out. Several in California. Good gracious. They did go out there, didn't they? Yeah, a lot of mine, they pretty much stayed around here except for, there's a couple of them out of state, I guess, but I'm going to try to get up to Morganton, North Carolina, up around Brown Mountain and stuff like that, to see the Brown Mountain lights and do all that kind of stuff, and visit my cousins that lives up there. She is one that does the sign language. She's deaf and everything, and I'm gonna try to get up there and go visit them for long. I know I've been saying getting up there, but it's kind of hard to set aside stuff here to get up there and hang out with them for a little bit. I hadn't seen them in a long time, so it's going to be like meeting new people all over again. But I really enjoy hanging out with them. Got one cousin living in Tennessee, and when she visits, I crack up in her southern accent. Say spaghetti, and she says it with a southern accent. It's just like when Karen, when she comes in, Doof Paranormal, when she comes in my channel, she always wants to hear me say vehicle. I don't know what the part it is, but I thought that's what everybody says. But she says I got a funniest saying about it, so every time I see her come in, I always try to at least say it once or twice. And I get tickled at her when she comes in the chat and stuff like that. I went and saw her yesterday on her video, and Saturday I think she went live also. I went to visit her then. Hey, Mr. Fedor. Hey, good morning to you. Accent, which I don't think is an actual accent. Yeah, I don't know why, but a lot of people don't understand me, and I told them I'm speaking plain English. It's just plain as it can be, and they just do not understand me. They look at me like I'm speaking in a southern Spanish or something. You know. I just wanted to. I always want to be an English professor so everybody can speak the right language, but they just. My wife, I tell my wife that all the time. She just laughs at me. Said, "You ain't right." Well, like to put an R in words like wash. Yeah, that's what I say. Wash. Wash your clothes. Wash rag. You know, that's the way I say it. Yeah. If I was an English professor, I probably would have a lot of interesting students. Be talking the right language. They'll be presidents and scholars and everything else come through my college after they leave. Oh, baby. We missed a good rain chance yesterday. They kept telling on the news yesterday, on the radio. It's going to be good chance of rain on Sunday. It's going to be 50% chance, which I've seen it rain at 10% chance before, and it rained all day long. But it got cloudy. It got really dark outside. It was really awesome. I thought, yes, we're gonna get some rain. It did not do nothing. It didn't even drop about 10 drops, and that was it. And storms, thunderstorms, but I don't know what happened to the clouds or what. I guess the wind got carried away and moved them around or something else, so we didn't get nothing. because I figured as hot as it was yesterday, and they talk like it's supposed to get cooled off some, supposed to be some kind of cold front coming in for a day or so. But it never did do anything. I was really highly disappointed, because I could have been outside doing some stuff like that. Yard work done and a video outside before it rained. Oh, really? It's supposed to rain here yesterday, but it didn't do nothing. It dropped like 10, 15 drops on the windshield, and that's when we was going to church yesterday morning, so it didn't really do anything. Got my ghost peppers in the ground before it rained. Oh, that's cool. Have you ever done that one chip challenge, Mr. Fedora? I ain't never done it. I can't do it because it will bother my insides, and I don't feel like going back to the hospital. You know, I know a lot, don't hear much tell of it anymore. There for a while, everybody doing the one chip challenge, and I didn't know if you'd done it or not. I can't remember if you had or not. I know you like that hot stuff. I don't care too much for it, but I've seen a lot of people do the one chip challenge, and now it's like it's done went out. They're on to something else and getting ready to do. Oh hell no! Like 83 here yesterday. It wasn't like really hot. It was about 89 to 93, somewhere in that time frame here yesterday. It wasn't what you say, like scalding hot like it has been in the past, but it was something else, that's for sure. Yeah, I couldn't do that one chip challenge. I know, like I said, a lot of people did it there for a while. It was like a little trend thing, but it was something else. I watched so many people hurting themselves because of it, and I thought, good Lord, ain't no way in the world I could do that. I guess I'll be getting ready to get off of here in a few minutes. I really hate to do that, but I'm getting ready to go into work. First day back, and I'm kind of dreading it already. Got several things I got to do before I get back. I'm not sure I got these on, because don't I will forget them rascals. Try this sleep thing again. Have a great day, everyone. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for coming in, and and I hope you have a wonderful day. Auntie Mama, I hope you have an awesome day also. And whoever else is in here lurking around, appreciate you so much for that too. Thanks for everybody joining us last night for the show. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed having Myers Paranormal on. Steven is always a great guest and awesome. I'll probably try to do that at least once every month. Go early on one Sunday, go a little early and stuff like that, to uh, get people in and do the talking. But I'm thinking about doing my show different times of the week from now on. I'm keeping on Sunday for the next few Sundays, just to uh, figure out what days I want to change my Sunday night show. Uh, I'm gonna try to do a calendar or something other and do a thing like that. Because Sunday night, there's so many people going live at the end of the week like that on the weekend, and Sunday is everybody. Like I said, everybody goes live, so I'm gonna try to do it, switch it up a little bit, but and everything like that. So everybody, hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank y'all so much for being here, and Wednesday night I may start that new show I was talking about earlier, and try to get some guests on, talking about some experiences and stuff like that, or some type of story that you heard when you was younger, growing up, something your grandparents telling you or whatever, stuff like that, and maybe do a few other things. So we will see. It will be every other Wednesday that I'm off work, so it'll be this week, skip next week, and then it'll be a week after that. Each Wednesday that I'm off, so it'll be a bi-weekly show. And if I'm on vacation like that, we will schedule it out through the thing or something other. But we'll work it when that time comes. So, hey Lisa, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. I am getting ready to get off here so I can go into work. It's about getting ready to start work here in probably another 30 more minutes. So I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for being here and your support. Oh me. I'm gonna try and have fun. Today's my first day back, so I'm kind of nervous, and everybody gonna say, "Oh, who's the new guy?" Like they always do. But it's gonna be kind of fun to be back to Myers Paranormal, who you had on the panel, the other. Oh, okay, cool. You will really like them. Myers Paranormal is really awesome. They go live tonight around about 6:30 Central Time. So that will be my 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, somewhere in that area. Uh, you'll really enjoy their content and stuff like that. They do a little live session there at their house using the haunted doll they have and the spirit apps on their phone and stuff like that, and their content is really great. You will enjoy them for sure. And he's just a great person, and I think the reason why we kicked it off early in the paranormal part of it is because that he's a Myers and I'm a Myers, and we both kind of got the same type of family history, so it's all morning for me, but I will catch the replay. No problem. No problem. I appreciate you coming in and watching our shows and stuff. I really enjoy having you in here. Just like there for a while, I got a chance to catch your shows, you live shows, and I really enjoyed them, watching y'all make stuff, and it's so cool. But I'm getting ready to run in to the plant here, so everybody, like I said, I do hope and pray y'all have fun. Have a good day, have a blessed day. If it's starting out rough in the morning, just think that somebody else has it rougher than you, and it normally will lighten your day up a little bit. And just sit and just pray about it. That's all I do, pray about it. It's going to work. So that's all you. Just have a good day, and you will enjoy the rest of your week and things like that. I will be going live probably sometime around Wednesday, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere like that, for the Paranormal Journey show. I want to try to get people on to talk about their experiences that they had when they was kids or recently, or things they can remember, stuff like that. And I want to get that show started back, so I'm going to try to get some guests on that show to talk about some things and different things. And if any of y'all out there wants to come on, all you got to do is send me an email, and when it's the show time, I will send you a message, and then I will send you a link. The message will be like, if you still want to come up, I will send you the link, stuff like that. Oh yeah, you're right. It is horrible. It is horrible. I try to catch in so many lives that I can. I normally, when I go into a live, I stay for about 30 to 45 minutes, and I don't leave comments on live channels, but I try to get in there, at least say hey to a few people. That's about it, because I can't keep up with the chat when they're talking about stuff. And when I finally get it typed out, it's already, they done went on to something else and done forgot about what I was thinking. So I sit there and erase everything, so I don't even send it. But I do say hey to people and stuff like that. Last night I was watching PPR, and I actually fell asleep watching his show. Felt a little bad for it, but I didn't get to tell him bye, nothing like that. But I know he knew I was there watching and things like that. Dustin's a really good guy. I like him. He got good content and stuff like that. So you have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye, everybody.